What's up, guys? Welcome to the video. If you're here, you're ready to learn some Kaizo tricks. You came to the right place. I uploaded this level with the intention of just teaching people basic Kaizo stuff. We're going to be going over spring jumps, pow jumps, shell jumps, P-switch jumps, ground pound tech. Those are the main things we're going to be addressing. But I don't want to hold you guys up, so let's get right into it. Alright, when you want to learn Kaizo, you're in the right place. Each pipe will give you a red coin. Once you have all of them, you'll have the key to go ahead and beat the level. There is a checkpoint save system, so every time you go through a pipe, get a red coin, you'll keep it. You won't have to do it over again. We're going to start from easiest to hardest, with the easiest being the P-switch jump. I'm going to do my best to, walk you through everything you need to know to perform the Kaizo tricks. I don't have that many, subscribers on YouTube, so if you feel like you need a more in-depth tutorial, just say something in the comments below, and I'll go ahead and, make a more in-depth video for you. Alright, well, let's get right into it. P-switch, level 1. Alright, so P-switch jumps are probably the easiest of all of them. All you have to do is, as Mario jumps on a P-switch, there's a tolerance in there where you can actually jump before you touch the ground. So you can use the P-switch as a platform to jump off of. So all you got to do is you jump on the P-switch, and simply from the first point of contact to the feet, so when it compresses, there's a pretty big margin in there where you can hit the jump button again, and you can actually jump off of the P-switch. So all you got to do is, you can practice, you can just, it shouldn't be that hard for you, but it's set up where you won't die if you fail, of course. And just jump around, bounce back and forth between them, and really just, just practice getting it down. This one, like I said, that one's the easiest. It's really not that bad. And once you get comfortable practicing there, I have this little death trap just to, add a little bit of pressure to see if that changes anything. And you get your first red coin. And this is that save system I talked about where you get a checkpoint, then it sends you back to the main world, you get another checkpoint, so that coin is saved. Alright, now that you got the P-switch down, next thing we're going to go over is the ground pound tech. This is probably the most useful technique that you can learn. It's probably not the most important, but it's very, very helpful. So this may look very intimidating at first, but there's a pretty big gap here just for you to practice. So what the ground pound tech consists of is you want to ground pound, and then you press up on your D-pad to cancel. So if you look, you can actually see Mario open up from the ground pound. And then there's a third part that you have to throw in, and it's actually, so you ground pound, cancel, and then twirl. And you repeat. So before you try any of this fancy stuff, just ground pound, press up, and then twirl. It's not that bad, but it definitely takes some practice. If you're using an analog stick, good luck. I definitely use, whenever I'm playing Mario, I only use the directional pad. I never use the analog stick. I just feel like I have more control. But once you get that down, so this ground pound tech involves you jump past the one way, ground pound, press up, cancel the ground pound, push into the pad, and then you can wall jump off of it. And I'll show you that a couple times. So what you want to do here is jump past it, ground pound, press up, cancel, twirl. That's all you got to do. It's not that bad. And if you are having trouble with it, they are spaced out enough. And since I put 2 there, you can, do a little cheese if you really are having a rough time. So, don't let it, get you down. And then this is something I'm seeing a lot in Mario Maker too. And it involves a ground pound tech, is they put a parachute on a thwomp, so you have to use ground pound tech to slow yourself down and make sure the thwomp beats you to the P-switch, because underneath the floor is made of coins, so if he doesn't hit that, you're dead. So the way you want to do this is just jump up against the wall to trigger him, and then ground pound tech to cancel. Since he hit the P-switch, it activates the floor, and then you can walk to your coin. Alright, the third section, this is where it starts getting a lot harder. Spring jumps and pow jumps. I'm not even that good at this. It's something that takes a lot of practice. So the technique behind it is the first thing you really want to learn is the art of rolling your thumb. So, you know, you have Y and X, which is your run button, and then B and A are both your jump button. So wherever your thumb can relax on both of those buttons, and you can let go of the run or the hold button, but still hold on to the jump button, that's the two buttons you want to use, because you want to get comfortable holding an item, jumping, but you want to let go of the item before the peak of your jump. So like if I jump really high if I click and hold, but if you let go of the jump early, you know, you don't go as high. So the thought is you want to jump up, press down so that you're dropping the item in midair, but you still want to be going up so you get slightly higher than it, and then you can jump off of it a second time in midair. So I'm going to, you know, show you a couple examples. It takes me more than one try. I do not get them consistently at all. So, you know, just keep practicing. We'll go ahead and run through some clips of me, you know, successfully getting spring jumps, and you can see what I do. All right. If you saw that last one, you know, you do it kind of towards the peak of the jump. There you go. Oh, also guys, if you have a hard time doing all this, you can skip the first one. Just, you know, bounce off of the spring and then get a good twirl up here. So then you only have to do it once instead of twice. Just a little friendly tip. All right. Go ahead and practice your ground pound tech on the way down. And next up, we got Pow Drops. So Pow Drops are very similar to the spring jump, where you want to roll your thumb off of your hold button. But the idea here is you want to be walking or running towards the wall. You want to jump up, drop the POW switch before you get to the wall, and then you land on top of it and jump off. So you really just want to practice, you know, just doing that over and over again, and then once you get comfortable, like, then just, you know, go for it. What I mean go for it is, like, just get comfortable doing it low, so like you don't have enough, you know, you're not high enough. But then once you get comfortable doing that, you know, then just aim for the height and just keep practicing. This one's not that bad. And then of course, if you drop the POW switch, then you can just get another one from the pipe. There you go. Just practice that. And there's your third coin. Alrighty, last but not least, the shell jump. The most impressive, but the hardest of the four. This one is tough. And for that reason, you get a mushroom so you don't die, because you're going to be hitting yourself a lot doing this one. Same technique, you want to work on rolling that thumb so that when you throw the shell, but you're holding the jump button, you actually get higher than the shell. So it allows you to, you know, you're going up, you throw the shell, you're still going up, and then when it comes back, when you're coming down, you're above it, so you can catch it. There you go. So, you know, just jump, roll the thumb, throw it, keep holding that jump button so you go higher than it, and you're good to go. Alright, the next one is a little less normal. You don't see it that often. But what you want to do is you actually run into the wall, and you drop the shell. Just like that. So that's it. You just drop the shell. Mario will kick it. It'll rebound off that back wall. You'll catch it. And you land on the clouds. And you're good to go. Which brings us to our last shell jump, which is this new slanted jump that I've been seeing every now and then. All you got to do for this is run into the wall. Throw the shell a little early, which will ricochet it down. And then as you're riding that slope down, you'll catch it at the bottom. So you just throw it, bounce off of it. That's all you gotta do. And there's your last and final coin. Alright guys, well thank you for watching the video. I hope you learned something. You know, like I said earlier, if you want a better explanation, a level design for one of these Kaizo tricks, just let me know in the comments and I'll make it, and you know, I'll get it probably uploaded within a week. But if you enjoyed the video, if you learned anything at all, please subscribe. Thanks for being here. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace!